Hey guys, my name's Anthony. I'm a barber. Start things out by blending out that zero line. These are the calibers, 50 cals, I believe. Yeah, made by Caliber. Take that 1/16th. Gonna blend right out around the ear. Try to keep it tight. Grab my one guard. It's open right now. It's gonna blend around that 1/16th. Careful not to go right into the head, just flicking right out. Not pushing in, just flicking out. Especially when I'm cutting with larger clips. I'm flicking out mostly. I'm not pushing directly in. I'm not trying to cut any of the bulk. Just cleaning up. Gonna have to use a couple angles right here when you're getting around the ear. At first, it's gonna be a little weird, but you get used to it. The better you get at it, I don't know. You can improve your low fades or your drop fades with that. Take that too. I was open, flicking it out, closing it as I fade down. Some minor adjustments. I got this on like 1.5 times fast forward. 1.5. Using the angles of the clipper as well. Using the corners. Like I was saying, flicking out, not trying to push in on his head, not trying to cut in and create, another line that I gotta blend out. Just flicking out. Got that one guard. Try to keep his edges dark. Try not to touch those really. Just clean them up so that way not too much hair is hanging out. Just don't want it to look clean. Oh shit, excuse me. Oh, take that one guard using the corners. Careful not to push in, because if I push in, I'm gonna create something else I have to blend out. About to use that 1/16th. So I blend up and then I blend out. This is open right here, using the angles. I use the corners a lot. Seen some spots I have to clean up. You always want to go over your work 2 times, 3 times, whatever. Just want to make it look perfect. Don't worry about time. When you're first starting out, don't worry about time at all. Just worry about making it look good, working on your technique, getting your craft done, learning every day. Always keep that in mind. You want to learn every day. Learn how to be better than yesterday. Some of that bulk right there. Gonna blend that out with this 1.5 right here. Some people call this the Edgar. Yeah, I guess that's been going around. I'm gonna use the corners on these GTXT outliners right here. Gonna blend out that skin line. These clippers last a long time. All clippers do. Mostly all the wired clippers do. You can always change out the motors and wires. Using the no guard right here open. Gonna blend out that That line I just made with the GTXs. Notice I use the corners of the clipper a lot. It's because of this fade right here. You don't want to use the full blade on the clipper because it'll create like new lines. So I'm using corners. Try to adjust your wrist. Use those corners more. Closing it, opening it, fading up and down. Get used to that. Always have a comb in my hand at all times. Most of the time, I always do. Always fading out. Right now, we're just going through, double checking our work. Just got done using the 1/16. Now I'm using the 1 guard. Try not to go too high. Stay in the same spots as usual. Not too high from the 1/16. Switching over to the 1.5. Going straight up. Not trying to push into his scalp. Just going straight up. Let's switch over to this number 2. Gonna try to get some of that bulk pretty soon. All of this is just double checking my work, doing the same fading techniques as I did earlier. I was fading down earlier and now I'm going to be fading up. Double checking my work. Always double check your work. Hit small spots. Detail is key. Remember, don't worry about how long it takes. It'll get faster as time progresses. Should have made this video faster. Using the corner of the clippers. Trying to get rid of those skin lines. If you guys have any questions, just let me know. I'll answer any of your questions about any of the fading techniques, I guess. Just hitting the corners of that skin line I made earlier, flicking it out to blend it out. Not hitting it with the full blade all flat because then that'll create a new line and I'll have to blend that out again. Making this C cup. It's just a C. We call it a C cup because it's just a half C on the corner of their edge up. To keep those corners dark, you blend right there, but not too much. You try not to hit too much right there. You try to keep it dark, pretty much. That's it. And then for these haircuts, they like to comb their hair down, line up I call them bangs, but line up their edge up. I use the fade blade as basically a clipper to cut through all that bulk. It cuts through it like butter. Can't really use the GTX or regular trimmers to cut through all that bulk like that, like butter, because the blades will get stuck. Pretty sure it's because the teeth are not long enough. I've adjusted these GTXs, I've had them sharpened. Always keep your wire clippers. Everything inside of them could be changed out. Motors, wires, blades. Always oil your clippers. And when you're using your clippers, you don't have to press down hard, dude. Just one quick swipe, boom, and that should be it. If it's not, then you need to go back and adjust your clippers. If you have any questions about adjusting clippers, let me know. Probably do a video on that. Just going through, cleaning up some spots that I've seen. In the corner of the blade, closing it and opening it as I go higher, closing it as I fade lower. Yeah, You know,